Hi everyone, welcome back to the Vinyl Vault. Just not long back from the boot sales this morning. I went to 2 boot sales today, and to be honest, they were both pretty bare. There wasn't even that many people selling. The weather wasn't amazing. It was dry while I was there, but then just before I got back, it sort of started to rain, so people were put off by the rain. But I did pick up a few records, not loads, and I will show you. And I picked up a few that I've not even heard of, so I took a risk, but not a massive risk, because the price wasn't that too bad. So this one is called 9 Below Zero. It says live at the Marquee. Now, I've never heard of this group. I really haven't. You know, a lot of the records I pick up that I don't really know that well, at least I've heard of the group, but this group I've not even heard of. This is like a single type sleeve, not a gatefold type. And the label is, it's on A&M. I'm going to try and get this into shot. It's on A&M, and it's 1980. And the condition of this is not too bad. It's going to need a clean. It is going to need a clean, but I would say it's probably going to be VG plus once I give it a clean. Does have quite a few finger marks on it and that, so yeah, I really don't know about this group, so do let me know in the comments below if you are a fan or fans of 9 Below Zero. I'm going to get, you know, I'm going to assume they're sort of punk rock or something like that, but I don't really know. So that's the first one today. This was £1. There were 2. The records were £1 apart from 2. I paid £3 each. Well, there was off a different person, so there was 2 that I pulled off one person. In fact, the two that I paid £3 for. If I show you those next, these are the £3 ones. £3 ones. This is Queen and Night at the Opera. The gentleman that had these. He did have some other records, but it was just the average rubbish you see at the boot sale week in, week out. This one's a gatefold sleeve, quite good condition. It's got like a thick carded inner sleeve, little bit of wear on the bottom of it. Again, this record's going to need a clean, but it is definitely VG plus. It's really in quite good condition, just got fingerprints and dust from years of not being played. So yeah, this one was £3. I only paid £3 for 2 of them. The other one I took, whilst I wouldn't take a massive risk on, but I think this is, I saw this not so long ago at a record fair, and until I'd seen it, I didn't know what it was, and I wouldn't have had a clue. Now I've only got half a clue, and I'm pretty sure from memory when I went to the record fair, this was in a Beatles box. So I think this is Beatles, and I've actually gonna chance my arm and say I think it's Paul McCartney. I don't know if that's meant to look like Paul McCartney. So I don't know if that is trying to say McCartney. I'm not sure, but it looks like it's well, it says made in the USSR, so yeah, 1988. So that's really unusual. But this was £3. I don't know why. I don't even know how these records. Well, we know records get imported, but how this would have ended up in the UK. So really, I don't think there would have been many of these. This is definitely foreign press. Try and show you the label. Again, really quite nice condition, and I'm assuming it's Paul McCartney. If it is Paul McCartney, I will research it after this video. Beatle Dave, if you're watching, I think this is Paul McCartney. If it is Paul McCartney, I will. Well, it's up for grabs, Dave. If it's something you're into, you might have it already, but I think it's basically. I'm not even sure what album it is, but anyway, that's what it was. £3. So they're the 2 that I paid £3 for. Back to the pound records. Sometimes it's really nice to take a chance and just give these records a spin and see what they are. I have no idea what this is. I haven't played any of these. This is Travelling states Billy Evans and Kenny Woodward. Woodward. New York, Nashville, Miami Beach, Pittsburgh, Memphis, Naples, Baltimore, Atlanta, St. Louis. So it's obviously some sort of travelling band. I don't know what sort of music it is. Lead and backing vocals, guitar, percussion, steel guitar, fiddle and bass and piano. Recorded at Millstream Studios, Cheltenham. I don't know if that's Cheltenham, UK, or I doubt it. It could be. It says made in the UK. So this is an odd record. I've never seen it before. Just so I took a chance on this for £1. Let's try and get it in focus for you. Can you see that? Recorded at Millstream Studios. Now this one is, as you can probably see, it's really glossy. So this one's near mint, but it might be just it might be a record that's not many people are interested in. But I've never seen it before. Let me know if you know what it is. I will give it a spin, and hopefully it's something I'll enjoy. Looks good, doesn't it? Cover looks good. That was £1, and the rest of these are £1. Okay, this is Flyback, The Move. Now this cover looks really familiar to me, but I don't know if it looks like something else, or this is, I've seen this a number of times on my travels over the years, and I wouldn't have picked it up. So the label looks like it's on like a Fly Records or something. It's got a big fly on the label. It's not a printed inner, it's just a standard paper inner, and it is, I doesn't say much on the back of the sleeve. Go back to the vinyl, sorry. This is 1969, 1970 Flyback, the best of the move. I can't say I know this. Flowers in the Rain, Lemon Tree, Fire Brigade, Beautiful Daughter, Wild, Tiger Woman and Blackberry Way on side 1. The cover's familiar, but I don't know what that is, so that will be getting a spin. This one I obviously know, it's a Rolling Stones, Tattoo You. I think I've picked this up before. Again, this was £1. It's got that weird inner sleeve. Wow, that's pretty psychedelic. Again, a little bit of Q burn on that. Oh, there's a few scuffs on that side, what look like surface scratches. So let me just pull this out and show you the label. Yeah, there's a few scratches on this, unfortunately. So that's the label, and then the flip side. So yeah, it's not the best condition, not the most amazing condition, but good for £1. Can I get it back in the sleeve? Only just. That's Rolling Stones. Right, this one, I'm not actually sure what this is. Alex, maybe? I'm not going to get it in shot. It's spelt a bit weird. It's XXALIX. Yes, slightly unusual. Now this is a US record, heavy, thick carded sleeve. What does it say? Alex Dobkin, executive producer, vocals, acoustic rhythm guitar, Fender fretless bass, accordion, percussion, drums, saxes, piano, cello, drums, Fender Rhodes. So plenty of good instruments on there. Don't know if this is a country record or a sort of folky record, but it does look like a private press. I mean, look at that. Look at that label. That's really unusual. Women's Waxworks. I think that's the name of the label. Women's Waxworks. So not quite sure what that is, but a US press. 1 second, I was just going to put that away, but it looks like there's something in here. Right, so there is an insert. It's like a gatefold paper insert, so tells you a bit more about the group, I think. Dated 1980. That's quite interesting. So yeah, that's a US thing. Never seen that before. We'll give that a spin. Another one I can't say I've seen before. This is, bear with me while I read this. The King of Elfland's Daughter, or something like that. Bob Johnson and Pete Knight. Does anyone know that? It's got a really nice cover, and I've never seen this before. On a Chrysalis label, so it's quite a big label. I thought for a minute it might be like a private press, but I have never seen that before. I've been in a lot of record shops over the years, and I've never seen that before, so I guess it's a rock record. That's the label. 1977. Artwork on it's brilliant. So let me know. Let me just actually see the condition of the vinyl on this one. So that is really quite glossy. Again, I'd say a VG plus. Not sure if that's its original sleeve. Yeah, it needs a clean, but that's VG plus. As I say, I try to have a quick glance at the records when I buy them. If it's convenient. It's not always convenient. People pushing and shoving and so on. So yeah, but I try to avoid buying scratch records if I can help it. Another one I'm not sure about, and I really don't think I've ever seen this before as well. This is the Jazz Butcher. Big Planet, Scary Planet. Have you ever seen that before? Do you know this? I mean, shout out to everyone that actually comments on my channel. There is some incredibly knowledgeable people following my channel. I just don't know how you know all this stuff. You know, you leave these incredible stories and history and comments about, you know, where the records were made, who produced it, and who was in which band. It really is amazing. So let me see if I can challenge you. Do you know this group, Jazz Butcher? I mean, this looks like it might even be signed, but I'm not sure if that's part of the cover. Let's have a look at the label. So that is, let me show you this label. That is the label. As you can see, quite a glossy vinyl, but you can see the dust on it. It's going to need cleaning. So that's the vinyl. I shall be giving that a spin. Fingers crossed it's good. It's amazing how many records were made and how many different groups that we've never, or I've never heard of. It seems my subscribers and the people commenting seem to know, but it'd be nice if I find something that you don't know. That would make it an interesting video. The Stranglers, Feline. I found this before. This has got a hype sticker on it. This one's this is embossed, like a raised embossed cover. That's embossed and raised on the back. This one's not in amazing condition. 1982 paper insert. And yeah, the vinyl's quite glossy, but it does look like, funny enough, someone's, I think whoever had this may have had a cat, because there's a few of those sort of cat hairs on it, so that's going to need a clean. But quite good for £1, but I think I found that before, so I'll have to look for upgrade. Now this group, the Mersey Beats, I don't know a lot about them. I'm under the impression that there's something to do with, I could be wrong, the Cavern Club, where the Beatles came from. I think they were a group that were about at the same time. And they may well have been out before the Beatles, but I'm not sure. Let me show you the label on this. I don't know loads about this, but I've got a feeling this is sort of Beatles related, possibly. The Mersey Beats. Let me flip that over for you. This one's got a few marks and scratches on it, but I thought I'd pick it up because I've heard this name, and I don't know. I don't think this will be. Doubt this will be a sort of rare or sought after one. But Beatle Dave, again, if you're listening, if this is Beatles related and it's something you want, let me know. The Mersey Beats. It's called Beat. Bit beaten up, to be honest, but it was £1, so. Yeah, that's why I picked it up. But yeah, Dave, let me know if that's something you want. Billy Joel, Greatest Hits. Now this is a bargain for £1 actually, because this has actually got 2 LPs in it. So I think it's like a, yes, volume 1 and 2 greatest hits compilation gatefold sleeve. I think I picked one of these up earlier in the year. Also available on cassette. So yeah, there's loads of tracks on there. 1985 this one came out. So it's quite good condition. So quite pleased with that. Here comes another one that I've not seen before. I've got to be honest, when I first saw this in the box, it just gave me the vibe of like a 90s dance record, but I don't think it is. I think I've come to the conclusion this is like a rock album or something. What we've got, it's the Boo Radleys Giant Steps. I think it's, well, I was going to say rock. It gives that sort of 90s dance vibe, sort of I can't think, alternative sort of vibe, but I don't know, maybe it's that sort of thing. 1993, so from a period when vinyl wasn't being pressed that much, so this could be quite interesting. There's the label, let me show you, and it's two LPs. This side's got, yeah, it's like that sort of, it could be sort of, I don't know what you call it, alternative flower power DJ dancey rock crossover, who knows. I shall research that a bit later, but if you know about it, let me know. Then we've got something a bit more common. Erasure Wild. Again, not the most amazing condition. Does have, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, quite a lot of creases. What else we got in here? There's some stuff in here. So what's this? This looks like a poster or something. Yep. So that's like a poster. And then this is, let me pull this over. This is like a printed in out, but there's nothing written on it. Right, so the vinyl on this is going to need a good clean. It is very greasy, finger marks on that. It looks like someone's had a kebab and then played the record. Oh, something else in here as well. Oh, Mute Documentary Evidence 3. So this is like a booklet insert thing, gatefold, 3 pages. So that's in there. There's a poster in there, printed in there, and obviously the record. So that was £1. That is very dusty actually. I'm not sure you're going to see that. That's probably not been played in years. And then the last record from today. Now, I tried to pronounce this guy before and someone was polite enough to try and correct me in the comments. I'm going to give it a go. How does it go? Let me remember. Jean-Michel Jarre. Jean-Michel Jarre, I think that's it. I think I said Jean-Michel Jarre before or something, but Jean-Michel Jarre, is that how you say it? Oxygen. Laminated front sleeve, laminated rear, Polydor, 1977. Yeah, quite a glossy record, but that will need a clean. Very dusty and finger marks, but there doesn't seem to be many scratches on it. So that's the last one from this morning. If you have been watching my videos, the last one prior to this I posted up was a bit of a fun sort of joke video where I mucked about and sort of pretended I gave you tips on how to dig for records. Yeah, I think it was called like Learn How to Dig for Records. So that was the last one. That's different to this. This is more serious. So don't think all my videos are a wind up. The last one was a wind up. But what I have got to do when I get a minute, this little pile of reggae 45s I got, I think it was last week, and then a few weeks ago I got a little box of 7s, which I need to go through both of these and do a video. I just haven't got around to it. It is quite hard to fit in, find time to fit in doing all the videos, but I'll keep at it, and I appreciate everyone watching. So see you soon.